I started the day off with a quiet bubble bath, and I stayed in it for as long as my mind and my body needed. The next thing I did on this slow living day was get in my car and go to Target. After Target, I did stop at the grocery store and the Dollar Tree. But what was special about this trip is that I actually took my time in Target. I didn't run in, grab what I needed, and rushed back out to move on to the next thing. There was no time restriction. There was no racing through the store. It was just a calm stroll, looking around. Even though I went in with a purpose, I knew exactly what I wanted to go and look for. The ease of it all is what really made just a simple trip to Target so special. With the digital coupon, you were able to purchase 4 of these at $1.67. So I take these and I just portion them up and I send them for snacks for work. These were 2 for $5. So I got these 2 bags because we're having a party. The chicken with the digital coupon, there was only a limit of 2. They were on sale for $1.99. With the digital coupon, you paid $1.29 a pound. So I got the limit of the 2, and I didn't find that bad. $1.29 a pound for organic chicken. With that price, I was able to pick up these 2 packages for $5. The boneless pork chops was also a digital coupon for $1.99, limit of 4 packages. I grabbed all 4 because we're throwing a party, and I got 4 of these packages for under $20. And coming over to Dollar Tree, I needed some more snack bags, and I don't know, maybe I need to go on an adventure because I'm really excited about the new shape of these bags. It was actually a box, unfortunately, open on the shelf, and they changed the shape of the bags, and I really like it. So I used my last one last night. So this one of these is to open now, and then the other one is for a backup. I picked this up. I love this for the toilet, and you really do get more than your $1.25. It does last longer than you think, so I always like to have that for the toilet. And with the party, I'm going to be making my own burger patties. So because I'm going to need a large amount, I thought I would pick this up before I go ahead and invest in a more expensive one. I figured for the $1.25, it's worth trying, even if it's not that great. And that's going to help me make up all those patties that I'm going to need for the party. And then lastly, at Target, I have been wanting some biker shorts for such a long time now, and I finally got the chance to go shopping and find me some. I wanted a pair of navy blue, but they didn't have it in store, so I'm going to check their app and see if they had it. But these weren't bad at all. I love that you get like the support here. I love that they're on the longer side. They definitely got some good weight to them. They're not heavy, but they're not going to stretch to the point where you can see through them when you have them on. So I really like that. And they were only $7, and I believe with my 5% using my red card, I paid $6.35. On day 2, I used up my free time getting things accomplished that usually gets pushed to the back burner. The first thing I tackled was this corner. The last time that I had really deep cleaned it was back in January. I was pleasantly surprised to find that this corner had still remained fairly clean, but it brought such peace of mind to know that I could finally check it off my to-do list as done. Another task that is long overdue are these curtains. When I first bought them, I hung them up and I lived with them for a few days before I decided whether or not I was going to keep them, and I ended up falling in love with them. But since then, I have not taken them back down to be ironed, and every time I look at them, I get disgusted because they are wrinkled, and it's just something that I need to dedicate some time to. And even though that was what today was all about, it didn't make it on the list. But I'm not going to stress over it because I do realize now that I did get quite a bit done on this day, and I'm going to allow myself to enjoy those wins. Even more so, deep cleaning this area, I wanted to give my plant some TLC. She had grown so much that she was so heavy and she was struggling to move herself over to the sunlight. So it felt so good to finally just give her a hand where she could feel at her best again. The next task that I really wanted to tackle was emptying out all these pods into a jar. This is something I prefer to stay on top of, but it just got away from me and the accumulation was getting to me. So I finally got to get it done and it feels so good. I use the grounds as fertilizer. There's so many benefits for plants and gardening.
Seems to be a going theme that every time a Target order comes in, I happen to be filming. So let's see what I ordered this time around for breakfast bars.
This time around we got some Quaker Chewy peanut butter dips. We got some Kind Thins caramel, almond, and sea salt. I'm actually going to try one of those right now. Some cashew, coconut, and chocolate chip bars. That one's got dates, cashews, coconuts, chocolate chips, and sea salt. Some Nature Valley crispy, creamy wafer bars. I've actually tried those before and they are really good. This one's a favorite for the guys. So the Kellogg's Special K protein bars. This one's in the brownie batter. I wish they'd come out with more flavors. I think they have this one, a peanut butter one, I believe, and a strawberry one. I don't think I've bought the peanut butter one yet though. And then Lara bars. This one only has 2 ingredients, or is that 2 real ingredients? Yeah, 2 real ingredients. Two ingredients. That confused me. Are they saying there was only 2 real and the rest weren't? Moving on. And this one is date and nut mini bars, cashew, butter, and chocolate chip. By the way, let me show you just in case you haven't seen them. Yesterday, when I noticed that Dollar Tree changed the shape of the bags, which, I mean, that's not why I got them. I needed them, but it's kind of like a mini version of a sandwich bag. Another small victory for me on this slow living day was to finally tackle washing this cake plate. It was in part of my spring decor, and it has been sitting there waiting to be washed so that I could finally put it away. And my last victory of this second slow living day was to get my cardigans off of hangers and transferred into this rolling underbed storage. I'm starting off with the recently worn ones through the spring season, and as we go into fall and I stop pulling out fall and winter ones after they're washed, I will then transfer them into this rolling bin also. And even though it was only a short couple of vacation days, the slow living that first day brought me and accomplishing those overdue tasks on that second day provided me much needed mental clarity that made the rest of the week run perfectly smooth and stress-free.